Let me tell you about a little sickly child as I close. Sick with rheumatic fever and assorted illness. So that child was in bed much of its early years of life. Carried a residual heart defect, caused certain restriction in activity. The child was prone to accident and mishap, went through assorted surgeries and accidents from reckless activity. Child was mischievous, did such terrible things as letting all the neighbors' pet birds out of the cages so they all flew away. One morning, taking a dozen eggs out of the refrigerator, putting them in the hall, taking a hammer and smashing them all just to see what a hammer did to an egg. Running away several times, usually only as far as the lady's house who made those good pies. Directing traffic in the middle of the street, setting fire to the kitchen. Telling the teacher to pray for his father because his father had chopped off his foot, simply because he wanted the best share and tell. Biting people, so that his father had to make a sign around his neck that said, "Don't play with me, I bite." Now, I am intimately acquainted with that little boy. It was me. And so it went, even to one occasion where my father had to come and get me out of jail. Why was I like that? Was it because my parents didn't love me? No. Or was it because somehow they spanked me and I was wounded in my psyche? No. It was because I was really, just like all the rest, depraved to the very core. And if left to myself, who knows what criminal activities I might have engaged in. But persistent prayer and persistent instruction from loving parents led me to Jesus Christ and to salvation and the path of sanctification and to stand before you here as a preacher. You may look at your little one and say, "This is double depravity. I'm not sure I can cope with it." You can't, but God can. Stay on your knees and understand what it is that you're doing. It's heart work for salvation and sanctification. The rest flows out of that.